Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Mary Risley and I have a secret. Most all of my friends know it, which is that I never cook before people come for a meal. I love to get people involved and people love to be involved. So today I'm going to show you how to do a paella party where you can get your friends involved. Oh, I've got two friends coming right now, Jamie and Abby. Hi. Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're going to get started with paella.
Yay!
Or as I call it, Spanish rice, because I'm not from Spain. Okay, first of all, what I've done here is I've heated up 1.5 cups of chicken stock with a couple of generous pinches of saffron. Okay, then I'm heating up a wide pan like this with some olive oil. Don't measure. It doesn't matter if you got the right amount of olive oil. So I need you to do this with your clean hands, Jamie. Can you sprinkle salt and pepper on the, and I'll show you how to do salt. What you do is you take it like this and you throw it like Van Gogh's seed thrower all over the whole paper, okay?
Yep,
Can you do that?
Got it. Salted.
Now the other side.
Okay.
There are two things you need to remember about browning chicken, or browning any meat. One is don't crowd the pan, and the other is don't push it around. New cooks like to fill the pan with all the chicken and then start playing with it like crazy. That's totally wrong. Okay, so we have a hot pan here. So what Abby's going to do is Abby's going to take the chicken, skin side down, and place it and leave it there. Okay, so you can do that with your fingers. Now, this is some chorizo that I bought. And sometimes the chorizo has a kind of fat, ugly skin on it. So if it has a fat, ugly skin, take it off. Okay, so this is a Spanish style sausage that gives everything flavor. Paella could be made with clams and shrimp in a part of Spain where people live on the coast. Or it could be made with pork and chicken where they don't live on the coast. It all depends on what you have in your environment. And another really important thing is this is a dish that originated in the fields with men cooking over wood fires in big iron pans. So we have chicken cooking, browning on both sides, no pushing it around, no crowding the pan. And we have sausage ready to go in the pan, okay? We've got beautifully browned chicken. That's just exactly the color you want. And it will come off the bottom. That's a little too pale, okay? So we're getting browned chicken on both sides. When it cooks in the rice, it will get lighter. So you want it nice and brown now. And so this young lady's done is browned it on both sides, and then she's just cooking the chorizo a little bit. And so what we're doing is we're getting the oil flavored with the sausage and the chicken. Now, if it starts to brown over here too much, move something over there because food will stop it cooking. So we need some cut up onions. Jamie is going to come over with his 2 hands and add the onions. I know you see chefs that put everything in a bowl and they add it in a bowl and they add it in a bowl. Home cooks don't want to keep using so many dirty bowls because you have to wash the bowls. And why do they use it? Other chefs in the restaurants do it like this? Because they have somebody chopping it in the back for them. So you give this a stir, young man. Whenever you add the onions, you always add a little bit of salt. And we're just getting the onions cooking until they're soft, okay? Looking good. Okay, here's the important part. How do you cut a red pepper? How do you cut a red pepper? If you look at the red pepper, it always has 3 or 4 dents. 3 or 4 dents. And what I do with a sharp knife cutting away from me is cut from one dent to the other.
That's a good trick.
And then I do this like this. And that way you miss both the seeds and the ribs on the inside of the pepper. Okay, so there's what this can go in my compost. You want to do that?
Yes.
Who's faster, Aunt Mary or Aunt Abby?
Oh, it's gonna be a competition, Mary. All right.
So I'm just going to make some strips like this and turn them around and make strips like this. Most paella recipes call for peeled, seeded, and chopped tomatoes. We don't have any tomatoes in this paella because I don't like doing it. So what we have in there is 2 onions, 2 red peppers, some olive oil, and now I'm mincing up 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Garlic into the onion mixture. So Abby's going to add a teaspoon of my favorite ingredient, smoked paprika. So I'm going to salt this a little bit. Another ingredient that I don't use is chili powder. Chili powder is a fake. It's got dried garlic in it. It tastes awful. So who would have thought that Jamie is such a good cook? Jamie, oh my God. Doesn't that look amazing? Okay, now I'm adding a 1.5 cups of rice. Stirring in the rice. Does it look juicy enough? Sure. Okay.
Smells fantastic.
And now we're adding the saffron-infused chicken stock. Saffron is a special ingredient. It's very expensive. If you don't have any saffron, you could use a little, leave it out. Just leave it out. Okay. Where do they keep saffron? They keep it in the grocery store where it won't get stolen. What Abby's going to do is pick up the whole plate of chicken and sausage and juices and slide it all in. And all the juices, all those wonderful chicken juices in there. Okay? And Jamie's going to bury the chicken and the sausage evenly. And this will cook for about 25 minutes, covered. So this has been cooking about 15 minutes. And what we want to do is we want to make sure it's not stuck on the bottom somewhere. So you just give it a little stir to make sure the rice isn't stuck on the bottom. In Spain, they like paella to be quite dry. The rice should be very, very dry. In this country, we like it a little moist, okay? So this looks like it's done. We think it's done. The rice is ready. So what I do at this point is I pour 1/2 pound of frozen peas on top. I think I've said before in this that I love peas, frozen peas. And then I'm going to put the top back on it, let it sit for about 5 minutes. A lot of people do this. They spread all the plates out, and then they put the food, salad. I think that's a total waste of time because it'll all cool off by then. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So you put a little, never serve food on the edge of the plate, okay? And then we put a little, so you can do the rest and hand them to me. And I'm going to put a little green salad on the side, and lemon wedge. Thank you so much, Jamie and Abby, for helping us today.
Thank you, Mary, for
Jamie is the food runner. And here you have Spanish rice flavored with chicken and chorizo, or paella for a party, whatever you want to call it. A way to get everybody involved in the kitchen and having fun, and you don't have to do all the work. My name is Mary Risley. For these recipes and more, please go to tantemarie.com. And remember to have fun cooking, and if you can, get other people to do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.